Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Christian Ferry, and today I'm gonna explain about phonology. Today's material I'm gonna include phonological feature, phonotactic rules, prosodic and suprasegmental phonology, and phonological rules. First material I'm gonna explain is about phonological feature. Phonological feature is used to define the natural classes. Natural classes is the few phonemes that share the distinctive or the same phonetic feature with the other. So the phonetical feature is try to distinct them from the other. So the feature generally related to articulatory is consonant and vowel. Consonant is voicing, place, manner, and vowels height, roundness, and vagueness. I'm gonna explain about consonant feature. Voicing, there is a voice and voiceless. Voiced when you say when sound come out from your mouth, it will vibrating in your throat, and voiceless is when you pronounce a word, it will not vibrating in your throat. So the example is p and b. B is voiced because it's vibrating in your throat. The next is about the place. Place in articulatory feature is where you produce the sound, how you produce the sound. One of the three example is labial, coronal, and dorsal. Labial, and when you produce the word, it will contact with your lips. Coronal, it will contact with your front palate, and so on and so on. And the next thing is the example of this placing is there is bilabial, p and b. Why is bilabial? Because p and b have contact when you pronounce it. You have it when you produce it, you have a contact in your lips, so it's called bilabial, p and b. The next is about the manner. The two manner when you vowels is presyllabic, and the consonant it's minus syllabic. The manner is like this is the example of it. There is plosive, nasal, trill, tip, or flap, and this for example is p, t, k, k, b, and d. It is stop manner because this sound is stop with your mouth is full stop, like p, d, it's full stop. So it is all about the manner. And the next is about the vowel feature. There is three vowel feature: height, vagueness, and rounded. Height, low, mid, and high. For example, for height is I, L, and E, and the vagueness is front and back. There are front and back. It is say that when you produce a sound, you produce the sound in back of your mouth. The examples is E and V. And the round, there is rounded and unrounded. The example of it is U, O, Y, and D. Rounded, O, U is rounded. So the example rounded and unrounded is E and U. E is rounded and unrounded is U. The next material is phonetic rules. Phonetic rules actually are the rules and restriction concerning the way in which syllable can be created in language. For the simple explanation, phonetic rules is about combination of words that possible to a sentence, and restriction to other sentence who cannot be word. That's the simple explanation. It is guide the number of syllables that are permissible in word, because the example is this word. The first example is Tom eats nuts. It is quite understandable and permissible in phonetic rules because it makes sense, and the syllable is not is still correct and not completely messed up. And the next sentence in Tom needs eats nuts eats. It is not permissible in these rules because the syllable is not more syllable in one cluster of words, so it is cannot be permissible. The next is about prosodic and suprasegmental phonology. This prosodic is refer to intonation, pattern, stress placement, and rhythm in spoken language, also called prosody. This theory is element of language that contribute toward acoustic, rhythm, effect, poetry, lyric, epic, and dramatic verse. So it is about the intonation, stress, rhythm, and pause, that the element of prosody. So prosody is one of the study that contribute toward art element like a poem, poetry, lyric, and drama, something like that, because prosody is have element that emphasize the speaker feeling. I mean, prosody is also known as suprasegmental. It is synonym of the prosody, because prosody feature is property or speech properties of speech in prosody is larger than individual segment, so it is big element in prosody. And prosody also may reflect the intention of speaker. Prosody can also state the emotional state of the speaker, so that is prosody. The next thing is about phonological rules. Phonological rules are the rules, whether written or spoken, that control how sounds change during a vocal communication. Phonological rule describe how speaker goes from abstract representations stored in their brain to the actual sound when they speak it. So it is about how you imagine a sound in your brain, and then when you articulate it, it is quite different from what your mind. It is phonological rules, also called. The example of it is when you say cats, you may imagine S in your mind and just say cats. The sound is a little bit different. And also Z in caps. You didn't realize there is Z there, but you just imagine caps in there. And also is in buses, and you not imagine that word in your brain, but when you articulate is different. There are few of type of phonological rules. There is assimilation, dissimilation, dilatation, insertion, and metathesis. Assimilation is when you make a sound that's similar to other sound. The example of this is M and N. It is quite similar sound to the other sound. And then dissimilation is sound change after you pronounce the other is less similar than the other. The example is annual and annular. And then the next is dilatation, and this is dilatation. The weak consonant is not pronounced. For the example, like K in noun, you don't have to pronounce the K in noun because it is weak consonant. And D and in the handbag, D handbag in sound of D in handbag. And the next is about insertion, or the insert of a new word in one word, insert of the sound in one word. And the next is about metathesis, or phonological process that change the order of phonemes. The example of this is relevant and relevant. Relevant is Old English and relevant is contemporary English. It is change the order of the phonemes to make a new sound. Thank you. That's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.